Hello everyone, good morning Aquarius. I had to plug in my phone, so I had to turn it sideways. Alright, I'm Oracle Unicorn and welcome to Shaman Messages. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest, put some things in your back pocket for later, you never know how you might need it. And don't forget to check your rising, moon, and Venus sign, as those may help you to also piece certain pieces together and make clear certain understandings and choices that you have questions for. Interesting. Okay. So, Aquarius. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Put that up there. Alright. This is a perfect setting to happen. You're coming into an acceptance of love. So this could be possibly a new partner coming in for you, or it could be you coming together with someone that it's going to take a lot of courage with, and really testing your abilities to stay within your polarities of integrating your shadow side. There can be no light within the dark. Understand the laws of polarity. So helping you to really empower your elements of polarity within yourself, and expressing your angers and frustration in a safe way, and use your anger as a powerful force, and to honor it as its own element of sacredity, bringing you into also a powerful, compassionate acceptance of love within this, okay? Because it was laid out like this. So an acceptance of love and using your anger as its own sacredcy and powerful push into a healthy way of expressing it with compassion. So the polarities here. So that also amplifies this, the polarities in both of them, and how it's a perfect setting to really create balance in this, okay? And where the balance is in this, and it's being illuminated for you in an empowering way, very empowering way, bringing you into contemplation about, we'll put it like this because it's facing, bringing you into contemplation in understanding the polarities within yourself, having courage to be able to shift your energy into these polarities, and allowing yourself to come into complete alignment of how, even though this is occurring, it's still illuminating how you are still being your best self within this this cycle or incident that is happening, and taking a leap of faith into a direction, and know that you are worthy of this direction, okay? And it could be a helping hand, a support from someone that is going to really illuminate the empowerment that you have succeeded with the balance within yourself, and bringing you also into contemplation of the inner strength that you have in you, and how your mind has been able to flourish into lessons of connection with the moth and the butterfly, and transformation. Not just transformation in one level, but a continuum of transformation with yourself, and opening of your heart, and being your best self always, just like I said in the Cancer video, being able to, really constantly work within your journey and seeing every little piece of uh, piece of an element within your journey as you within the most perfect setting of yourself and your journey, and also accepting of love from those that are coming in to aid you, of someone new coming in and being an excellent illumination of vibration of yourself, which is interesting because you also have another moth here riding upon the trust of your guides and really connecting and flowing into your full, authentic, beautiful self, and shifting your energy into creating and having the courage and knowing you are safe, and riding with the spirits of everything that you see, believe, and hear as in your full expansion of your essence of love within yourself, and being able to balance out the polarity of yourself with the emotions that do arise, and bringing them into a balance, and using these fiery, possibly frustrating energy in a very positive, growing way. No matter the waves of the tide, no matter no matter what it is that which is hidden from your view, you are growing into expanding the connectiveness of still being able to see without even knowing. It's like you've come into a full embodiment of being the polarity and balance of the high priestess, and no hidden knowledge without you really knowing too much of the details into things. You just know, and then you literally like fly with the essence of, honor and gratitude of the empowerment that is of you, the strength that is of you in the shifting of your energy and tides, and how it becomes stronger, and it's like it no longer feels as if it's a responsibility in your heart or a burden upon your back. It feels it's like the greatest gift you are of the universe. You feel the gift. You feel it as a gift, and at the same time, it a gift to you. It's a correspondence, like a correspondence between you and your the you and the spirit of life itself. It's like you have come to know and understand the universal agreement between you and life, and the essence of nature, the spirits of nature. You have come into the hit of contractual agreement between you and the spirits of nature. And that is all I am allowed to tell you. And I'm going to bring in the elements of the moon, but I don't even think I'm allowed to clarify these cards for you, because they're telling me this is of your own level of entering into your envisionment of balance with yourself, and a knowing of a perfect setting of shifting, creating, painting inside yourself. So I can't even, understanding how you are able to be gentle with yourself within this great sense of responsibility and the tides and the shifts of these things, and also the agreement. It's like you made this agreement knowing that it's a huge responsibility, knowing also that you're going to be so raised in levels of fulfillment and compassion with yourself that you won't even, coming into bringing a practical plan, and not letting your past hold you back. Like, your past is everything that is of needed for this moment in time, and none of it holds you back anymore. And it becomes the actual foundation, practical plan of bringing you into being able to step out of your comfort zone with this, but at the same time, wow. But I'm an Aquarius sun, so this is, that just, whew, I got chills. And no longer allowing yourself to even be an anchorman of anger towards your past. You actually love every minute detail of your past because of the agreement it was able to bring you to. And then it brings you into being able to be more gentle with yourself and nurturing yourself to higher levels of illumination with yourself, because of the completion you have come to when it comes to hitting this agreement. And it is the impossible made into 3D reality, and feeling how loved you are at being able to succeed this. Okay? And being able to understand how to bring more love into the situation, scenario, understanding, and like this painting of your life. And no longer in feelings of being tested. It was the walk you walked through just to really be able to give more than you will ever be able to receive in this lifetime. And you are more than happy to be that, only because you know you are actually spiritually getting more than anyone could ever understand of receiving, with doing nothing but giving constantly, and helping others to truly be able to overcome the shadow side of their fears and illuminate love upon that which is hidden, that has nothing but loving energy behind it, for everything you are, everything of what you do, everything of what you know, and being able to handle things in your own unique way, being able to believe and walk in things within and be of your own unique way, and know that it is everything right, no matter how much it can be seen as everything done wrong. Remember that. It is seen as everything being done wrong, but it is everything being done right within your agreement that you made within this walk. and being able to step out of your comfort zone, but yet bringing you more into your own comfort zone with your own boundaries, honoring yourself. They wanted you to do it. They wanted you to do that. Step out of your comfort zone just to be able to honor you more. It was a backward shift. You shifted into you more because of having the courage to listen to your own emotions about things and how things should be done for you. Not necessarily that it needs to be done for someone else. I mean, the actual right way of seeing and going about things could be the perfect way for that person, but for you and your agreement and what you are here to be able to shine light upon that is hidden was meant for you to do literally everything wrong that is seen as supposed to be doing different, being everything that is of right within your agreement between you and the spirits, in which ending every tough cycle you ever go through, ever could go through, ever been going through, and blessings is poured upon you over it, literally poured. But what I feel and see in this, patience is needed, a little more work is needed into it, and only because for grounding. It's actually just, they told me it's actually literally just for grounding and being able to ground more of your communication into this new understanding of grounding with your soul and essence within this, okay? And it will allow more stability when it comes to you and your loved ones, to be able to keep that connection of unity with those that may to a point become separated from you, but it doesn't stay like that. And you ground the essence of communication into, from the depths into surrendering, understanding, and illuminating the beauty behind surrendering in your full authentic self and achieving every goal, being able within this, achieving every goal and wish you could ever dream of having. Bringing more love into every single situation you enter into, you were in. The connection bleeds into literally everything, okay? Because you also have this as an Illumination card. I mean, you are working in the element of earth with rooting and grounding your emotions, with rooting and grounding your intellect, especially with being an Aquarius and having a hard time in taking your dreams and grounding and literally grounding it and making it a manifestation within your reality, and rooting and grounding your emotions, your intellect, and your fiery passions within your heart and what drives you in life, and being able to create it into your reality. You are at your last element with this. This is your last piece of your puzzle before it starts raining down on you. More than you would ever have imagined it to be raining down on you. Like, like what I'm seeing is like buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets of praise, of financial stability, of like buckets of money. Like it's like the universe was like, you finished it. This is what you need here. Here's buckets and buckets of it. If that's what you want, here's buckets and buckets and buckets of it. You want love? Okay, here's buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets of love for you. Like, here's a rainfall or a whole waterfall of, like, support for you. If that's what you want to come to this level, that's what you're going to get. You know, they were like, what else do you want? What do you wish for? Oh, you want to travel? Well, here's this. You want to travel that here? I can use you right over here. I can use you right over here. Man, you'd be perfect right here. Like, you literally start getting it from all fucking angles. Excuse my language, but Aquarius, you know what I'm saying whenever we use fucking language like that. Like, it emphasizes, like, when I said all angles, I mean like every little tiny piece of like angle around you, like the milliseconds like of time on a clock, like even from those angles at you. And you are literally understanding and grounding on how to stay in humbleism with this. This is why you had to go through everything you went through, because you're understanding how to stay humbleized within this. You're understanding how to be able to grant messages without having feelings of overwhelming pride being tied into it, without putting on yourself on a stupid ass high horse and being extremely egotistical over this. This is why you went through so many ego deaths into this. This is why it literally answers every reason as to every hard time you have ever had to go through to make you ready for this agreement right here. And why and where you are needed in this agreement, so that you are freed and are willing to go through every angle of this agreement right here, because you did it. You accomplished getting to this agreement right here with your soul and the universe and the spirit of nature. Like Gaia is screaming in celebration. I see extreme celebration of your ancestors going, blah! All ancestors going, ah, yes, it is time. That's exactly what I see. It is time. This is being risen. And they're like, yes, you freaking did it. And once this, like this, it's in the spiritual realm, it's in the 5D, 7D going fucking nuts because they know it's coming in. Once this starts to actually come in for you in your eyes and like plain as day, like right before you, and you're fucking dumbfounded, you literally fall to laying on the ground, the freaking grass itself, and thanking every element and spiritual nature that has helped pull you into this, that has helped guide you into this, that has helped you face every element just to know and understand and be of this highest authentic fullity of yourself into the perfect setting for this shift that you then start and create into this world. Wow, my phone just green. This is crazy. It hasn't done that in a while. I used to do it all the time. Yep, you're going to really come into contemplation and meditation with how every bit of it is used, how every bit of it is invested in, how every bit of it is cycled, how every bit of it rises the wellness of the earth, rises the wellness of human happiness, rises the wellness of collaboration of the people and the earth, rises the wellness of every little freaking thing. As much as every little thing starts coming at you, you go, okay, here's every little detail I want going into that. Here's every little detail I want going through that. It's almost like you become the flesh embodiment of Mother Nature herself, healing this freaking earth. Alright, so Aquarius, I love y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing greatly improves the channel if you wouldn't mind, like just sharing it on social media, spreading the word. And I will be with y'all again next week. Thank you so much, Aquariuses. I love you. Y'all are all on my hearts because I am a loving, amazing Aquarius as well. I love my Aquarius energies. And if you would like to donate to my channel, the information for that is in the description box below. And I am Oracle Unicorn, and I will see y'all next week. Goodbye, Unicorn out.